and a good Friday night to everyone. Welcome in to the Warrior Sports Network for Friday Night Football here at Elberta High School. I'm Tim Coleman, joined by John Vickers tonight and our production manager, Mr. Nathan Duckworth. Welcome to another home game of Elberta High School football. The Warriors tonight are hosting the number one ranked team in the state of Alabama, the UMS Wright Bulldogs. It's a beautiful night on the Gulf Coast, about 71 degrees, just a light wind. A perfect night for football as the Warriors have a big challenge on their hands tonight. As I said, UMS Wright comes into the game ranked number one, a very highly talented, explosive team who currently sits at 5-0. They're coming off an open week last Friday night to rest up, get healed up. They beat St. Paul's 21-14 to start the season. They defeated T.R. Miller and LaFleur in their next two games. And then a 35-28 thriller over Gulf Shores, followed up by a last-second game-winning field goal from their freshman kicker, and they beat Viger 10-7. Currently in Region 5, or Class 5A Region 1, UMS Wright sits on top. In the region at 3-0, Gulf Shores at second at 3-1, Williamson at 3-1, Faith Academy is 3-1. Vigers 2-2, BC Rain and Elberta are both 1-2. Centronel is 0-3, and then LaFleur is 0-4. Elberta comes in as well off a off week. Got to rest up a little bit last Friday night after traveling over into Florida and suffering a defeat to the Northview Chiefs 49-24. UMS Wright is led by star running back Cole Blaylock. He is a senior who just week before last committed to play for South Alabama, having a great season. A lot of talent across the line. Of course, Elberta tonight led again at quarterback by Hunter Powers, who has been calling the signals. Important for Elberta tonight to put together some drives, some sustaining drives here in the first half, and then get off to a good start. We want to thank all of our sponsors throughout the broadcast. We'll be playing commercials for different businesses around Elberta that have supported financially the Elberta High School Athletic Fund. Thank you to all of our sponsors, and we certainly want to encourage all of you to stop by, patronize them, and let them know that you heard their commercial on the Warrior Sports Network. Take a quick break. We'll be back in just a second for the national anthem. 7 o'clock kickoff tonight here on the Gulf Coast. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Baldwin County Victory Polaris is your one-stop shop for new Polaris ATV, UTV, Slingshot Roadsters, and great selection of motorcycles. The new owners are excited to bring our products and services to the Gulf Coast. Come see our huge selection of new and used inventory, and we take trade-ins too. You name it, we take it. Visit or call our dealership today for the best sales, service, parts, and financing for motorsports vehicles in Alabama. Baldwin County Victory Polaris, Loxley, Alabama.
For over 15 years, our family has relied on Booby's Garage for all our car repair needs. From air conditioning repair to just the basic oil changes, Booby's Garage offers a variety of services to keep your family vehicle running safely on the road.
Booby's Garage is located at 30135 US 98, right in the heart of Elberta. Stop by for all of your auto repair needs. You can give them a call at 251-961-1686. That's 251-961-1686. We're proud to have Booby's Garage as a sponsor of the Warrior Sports Network.
A good crowd filling in. Cars are pulling into the parking lot. Lots of construction going on here on the Elberta High School campus as a brand new gymnasium is off to our right in the east end zone. That will include some coaches' offices and then, of course, a new gymnasium for our volleyball and basketball teams. A lot of good things happening here at Elberta High School. As we look across the way, the UMS Wright fan base is filling into the stadium. They usually travel really well as the Elberta side filling up. Looking forward to a good contest tonight. We're about 9 minutes away from kickoff. In just a minute, we'll have the national anthem. John, let's talk a little bit about, just as I mentioned a few minutes ago, high school football, what it means to these kids. I mentioned 2 Friday nights ago, freshman Kingston fan who had not played football. He was a soccer player, had not played football until 2 weeks before. They tried him out on the field against Viger in a big game, and he kicks the game-winning field goal, and now he's the hero. We'll see if he kicks tonight. They have about 4 or 5 kickers on the roster. But as we look down on the sideline, I notice over on their side there's a lot of electronic equipment. You played high school football, and things have just changed. The assets that are available, the technology that's available is amazing.
Absolutely. Looking at right outside of our broadcast tent, our coaches are able to send live and replay video down to the sidelines. So if you are here in person and you look down and you see our players sitting under a tent, typically our offensive line and then our receivers will sit down and they'll get coached up in real time by the coaches watching plays that happened just a few seconds ago. And looking across the way, UMS has a very nice setup as well they've got about a 55-inch TV and then headsets for all of their players who are going to be sitting there as their coaches are able to communicate with them. You know, Tim, when I was in high school, our coach would just scream at us. That was about the only technology that we had available, you know. And
built-in PA system.
That's right. Looking down here, they're able to point out in real time blocks that should be made, different schemes that they may see on the other side of the ball from the opposing team. And it really is amazing how far these technological advances have come and how our kids are able to learn even in the midst of a game. Of course, they practice, they prepare very well, but you never know exactly what your opponent is going to be able to do. And now with these advances in technology, they're able to be coached up in real time on the sidelines during the football game.
When I was in high school, the things they do today would have been called cheating. I mean, there's cameras everywhere. There's a sky cam in the end zone, both end zones, that both teams are able to see the plays. And it's just amazing that technology that's available to them today. We're thankful for our ROTC here in Baldwin County. It is a conglomeration, if you will, of different high schools that come together to form the ROTC. And every Friday night, they're here when we have a home game for the playing of the national anthem. Let's go now to the Elberta High School Marching Band for our national anthem. Again, thank you to the Elberta High School Band for the National Anthem, ROTC. John, every time I stand for the National Anthem now, it's a little bit different for us as my son is serving in the Armed Forces, currently stationed at Lewis McChord out in Tacoma, Washington. And just grateful for all of our men and women who sacrifice and serve our country to protect our freedom. UMS Wright cheerleaders are to our left. They're in the west end zone. The Elberta cheerleaders are to our right, and they'll be welcoming the teams in just a minute. Our captains are making their way onto the field. We'll have the coin toss in just a minute, and then we'll have the opening kickoff. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Elberta Warrior Football is proud to be sponsored by Scout South Properties. In the fast-paced and uncertain world in which we now live, you can have confidence knowing Scout South is here for clients first. Honesty, trustworthiness, communication, diligence, and working smart are the foundation for how Scout South operates, and these elements have been the key to Scout South's success. Scout South has been serving the Elberta community since January 2019, and Scout South is located at 25103 State Street, right in the heart of Elberta. Scout South, your new home awaits. Tonight, our captains are making their way out to the field. Captains for UMS tonight, number 14, Cole Blaylock, number 15, J.C. Irwin, number 32, James Lee, number 70, Drew Kane. The captains for Elberta, number 5, Drew G., number 1, Brody Kane, number 4, Holden Crook, and number 76, Kason White. And they are awaiting the coin toss. What a night for football. It feels like fall out here. Temperatures are going to be getting into the 60s tonight as the game goes. It is such a great atmosphere out here at John T. Cobb Stadium for Friday Night Lights. UMS is gathering to our left, Elberta to the right. Looks like the coin toss is happening, waiting to get an indication from the official about who is going to start with possession tonight. There's the coin toss. He is showing it to the captains. Looks like Elberta is going to be driving to the west side end zone. Waiting to see who's going to get the ball. We have deferred, so UMS will be receiving the kickoff. UMS going to be driving from west to east tonight as the captains shake hands, showing good sportsmanship, and they'll be headed back to their respective sides, and we'll be on for the game tonight.
John, there's nothing to hide in this game. We're fixing to kick off to the number 1 ranked team in the state of Alabama, who's a good football team, and Elberta has to play mistake-free, good, solid, fundamental, keep their mind in the game to compete with this team. UMS Wright has had 2 fairly close games their last 2 contests. Again, they're 5-0, we're 1-4, and Elberta needs to get off to a good start.
Absolutely. UMS is one of the storied programs in Alabama High School Athletic Association. They've got several 9 state championships under head coach Terry Curtis, who's been with them for a long time. And here come the UMS Bulldogs. And here comes the Elberta Warriors, led by everybody's favorite Warrior, Baxter.
Warriors coming out tonight in all black. Black pants, black jerseys, white numbers, black helmets with the chrome E on each side, a chrome stripe down the middle. Across the way, UMS Wright in the gray pants, white jerseys with the crimson numerals, crimson helmets, and the white face mask. We're getting set to kick. Again, welcome into the Warrior Sports Network. We're glad to bring you all the home games this year here from John T. Cobb Stadium. There's still fans filing into the stadium. Good crowd across the way. UMS Wright being the #1 ranked team in the state. They've got a good following. Not far to travel for them, about an hour over to their campus. And the town of Elberta has been faithful. They turn out every Friday night for these home games. This town loves their team, loves their school. Here we go, set to kick for the Warriors to start this game.
Landon is ready to kick it off, and here we go.
Blaylock takes the kick at the 10. He's the speedster superstar, and we get him down at the 25. Nice return.
Good stop by number 14, Michael Baggett, for the Warriors, coming in and laying a lick on Blaylock.
We'll be calling his name a lot tonight. Cole Blaylock, the South Alabama University commit, who plays running back, kind of a jack of all trades for this team, a great athlete. If we're going to stay in this game, we got to get him on the ground. Here we go. Sutton Snipes is our quarterback. He's under center, the old-fashioned I formation. Play action, he's back to pass. Southpaw throwing down the middle of the field. It's caught. It's caught, and he's loose. Number 11 is at the 30, 25-20, and we drive him out of bounds inside the 20. That's Matthew Hedge, just an inside post route right down the middle of the field. Sutton Snipes, the southpaw, lefty, hits him in stride. And UMS Wright is at the Warrior 18-yard line, first down. Nice throw by the senior quarterback, Sutton Snipes. Right in stride to Matthew Hedge. First and 10.
Clean pass, clean catch, and Hedge had some strength there. He's a senior.
Snipes hands the ball off to Blaylock, and he's down. He has no gain on the play. Tackled there by number 41, Aiden Stewart. Raiden Stewart, I'm sorry, I said Aiden, it's Raiden. Nice tackle, Raiden. And there's no gain on that play. A little misdirection there from the shotgun. Fake the RPO, inside handoff. No gain, 2nd and 10. Snipes in the shotgun. One running back, two receivers to the left. Snipes hands it to Blaylock. He's at the edge. They seal the edge. Blaylock makes one cut inside the 15, inside the 10, and down to about the 7, and I think that's going to be enough for a first down. First and goal.
Raiden Stewart again on the stop for the Warriors. 2 plays in a row that he's able to take Blaylock down.
First and goal just inside the 8. The 8-yard line was the first down marker. UMS Wright in business here on their first drive. Handoff to Blaylock inside. He cuts back to the left at the 5. Touchdown. Touchdown, UMS Wright. 4 plays, 75 yards. Cole Blaylock into the end zone, and UMS Wright takes the 6-0 lead.
Here, Tim, that first play, that long pass to Matthew Hedge just really set up their offense. Opened it up for our running back, Cole Blaylock, that we'll be hearing his name a lot tonight. UMS is shifting over for the point after attempt.
John Ramsey is our kicker. Snipes is the holder. The kick's up, and it's good. 10 minutes, 14 seconds to go. UMS comes out. 4 plays, they score. The Bulldogs 7, the Warriors 0. Warrior Sports Network.
Win or lose, the name of the game is sportsmanship in our education-based high school athletics. The lesson learned on the field and in the bleachers is good sports are winners no matter what the score. Support high school athletics with good sportsmanship. This is a public service message from the Alabama High School Athletic Association.
7-0 here at John T. Cobb Stadium. The Bulldogs set to kick off to the Warriors. They'll have their first possession tonight. Number 72 kicking off for UMS Wright. We don't have his name or number on the roster, but he is our kickoff man tonight. Deep to receive for the Warriors is Holden Crook, and he fills the ball, comes up over the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He's loose, cuts back inside, 45, 50, and he's into Bulldog territory. Nice return, nice blocking, guys, right up the middle. Holden Crook carries the ball to the UMS Wright 47. Wow, John, we're going to start with good field position.
What a return, starting in Bulldog territory. Holden receiving that kickoff, following his blockers, showed a little bit of patience, but also some speed, setting the Warriors up for a great start to this drive.
Brody Kane is going to be in the backfield with Hunter on this first play. Bunch formation, Hunter in the shotgun. He's going to give the ball inside to Brody. He's at the 45-40. That's a first down. Nice carry on first down by the Warriors. Inside the 40, down inside the 37. And that's enough for a first down carry.
I love this bunch look. We've got 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, right at the line of scrimmage at the end of the line, and they're able to have some misdirection there.
Here we go, 1st and 10, just outside the 36. Hunter in the shotgun. He's going to roll to his right. He's looking to throw. He throws it out in the flat. It's complete. It's complete, about a 9-yard pass out in the flat. Pass complete to number 7.
Riley Harrison with a great reception is going to set up 2nd and 1, and the Warriors are moving the football here in the first quarter.
Nice ball control. 9:30 on the clock, 2nd down and 1. Good catch, Riley. Nice patience by Hunter. Good protection on the right side of the line. Here we go, 2nd and 1. Riley's coming inside for the handoff. Up the middle, he's loose, and that's a first down. Nice play call by Coach Davis, and Riley carries the ball down to the 21-yard line. And that's a first down for the Warriors.
You know, Tim, I don't know a better way to say this, but it looks like we know what we're doing. We're organized. The players are communicating well on the field. You remember those first couple games, there may have been a little bit of confusion getting to the line of scrimmage, but our guys know what they're doing. Bunch formation, 1 receiver out to the right. That's Solomon Waldrop. Here's the snap.
Hunter was going to throw it. Nothing there. He's in trouble, and he goes down. He goes down back at the 24. He tried to make something happen. The pocket collapsed on him. He tried to step up in the pocket, but just didn't have enough time to get away. And he's going to lose about 4 yards, 3 to 4, on that first down play. So it'll be 2nd down. We'll call it 13. Here we go. We got 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Brody Kane is the running back. Hunter's going to do quarterback keeper, try to get to the edge. And we've got a dead ball whistle. Penalty on the play. We got dead ball. Offsides is the call against the Bulldogs. So offsides on the defense. And that's going to give the Warriors 5 yards and get them back certainly to a more manageable 2nd and 8.
Was a nice break for us there on second down. So we're getting lined back up. We've got 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Hunter in the shotgun. Bulldogs are showing blitz, walking linebackers up and down.
Inside handoff to Brody Kane. He's rumbling. He's loose. He's down there pretty close to the first down.
And he's got it. They're moving the chains. That's going to set up. That's a first and goal, it looks like, or close to it. No, that's a first and goal for the Warriors.
First and goal at the 10-yard line. We're putting 3 receivers out. Riley Harrison, Brady Cole Harrison, and Rawson Duplessis. Brody Kane is our running back. Some new looks tonight. New looks by the Warriors. And we're moving the ball. First and goal at the 10. Hunter in the shotgun. He's going to give it to Brody. Right off right guard and center. And he's going to push, maybe get a yard, down to the 9. Second and goal from the 9.
Tim, when I looked up, I saw number 32, the senior linebacker for the Bulldogs, James Lee. He just came down and just guessed the play right, came right through that B gap over on the right side, and Brody just didn't have anywhere to go. So we've got 2nd and 9.
Second and goal from the 9. Hunter's going to throw it. He throws it out in the flat. It's caught. Riley Harrison is a 5. And he's brought down. I'll mark him about the 6, I believe. Just tried to run a little slip screen out in the flat. Nice blocking by Duplessis. But UMS Wright, they've got athletes, folks. They run to the ball, and they tackle him at about the 6-yard line. We'll call it the 5. So 3rd down and goal for the Warriors. 3rd and goal just outside the 5-yard line. Bunch formation. Brody's the running back. He's going to protect Hunter, and Hunter's going down. He's down back around the line of scrimmage. We'll say no gain on the play, and so that's going to bring up 4th down. 4th down at the 5, and it looks like we're going to go for the field goal.
Landon's coming out on the field to kick, and he's getting everything situated. We've got a player running to the sidelines going back in. Okay, we've got everybody set up.
We got a penalty.
We got a flag on the field.
Got a penalty. We didn't have the right personnel on the field. We got a little confused there. And so we got an illegal substitution on us. And that's going to move the ball back to about the 10-yard line. So that's going to make it about a 27-yard field goal. Doesn't add a whole lot to the kick, but nonetheless, a 5-yard penalty. Ball is at the 11, and so the ball's going to be placed at about the 17.5-yard line. Here we go. We got our personnel right. Hunter's our holder. Here's the snap, placement, and kick. It's blocked. It's blocked, and Hunter jumps on the ball and recovers it at about the 23. So the field goal is blocked by UMS Wright. 5:27 to go here in the first quarter. The Bulldogs 7, the Warriors nothing. You're listening to the Warriors Sports Network.
Win or lose, the name of the game is sportsmanship in our education-based high school athletics. The lesson learned on the field and in the bleachers is good sports are winners no matter what the score. Support high school athletics with good sportsmanship.
Here we go, first down play for UMS Wright. Snipes is going to throw it out in the flat, just a little slip screen. We cover it pretty well, though, and bring him down at about the 27. That's a pickup of 5 on first down, 2nd and 5.
5-yard gain on the play, 2nd and 5 for the Bulldogs.
Nice drive by our offense. Blocked field goal. Now our defense has got to slow down this UMS Wright fast-paced offense. Snipes in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers out to his left. They're going to run an RPO toward us. They get to the corner, and we stuff them. up at about the 35, but that's certainly going to be enough for a first down as Bo Wills gets the RPO handoff, and he goes right off right tackle for about 8 yards. First down, UMS Wright.
You know, we talked about the Warriors coming in that bunch formation, running a little bit of misdirection there, and out of this I formation, UMS is doing the same thing. They just pulled a tight end from the left side around to the right for that RPO, and that's going to set up 1st and 10 for them.
John, a good-looking offensive line UMS Wright has. Snipes in the shotgun. He's going to give it to Blaylock around left end. He's loose. 35-40. Across the 40 out to the 45. And that's going to be another first down for UMS Wright. Again, Blaylock, the speedster, he's the superstar on that team. And he's going to get the ball a whole bunch tonight. He carries for 10. First down, UMS Wright.
Corbett Williams there on the stop for the Warriors as UMS has got first down from their own 45. They're making a couple substitutions. The Warriors are...
Joe Lott kind of hobbled off the field then for UMS Wright. We'll keep an eye on that. He's a wide receiver and a DB. Here we go. Snipes gives it to Blaylock. He's running right at us, and he's going nowhere. He's going nowhere. Didn't even really make it back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to mark him at the 45. I don't even know if he made it back to that. Nice job by our defensive line. Stuffed him right up the middle. 2nd and 10.
Jared Freilich in there on the stop for the Warriors, coming in from the opposite side of the field, as well as Aiden Warren as well, playing tonight for the Warriors.
2nd and 10, Snipes and Blaylock. You're going to hear those two names a lot tonight. Two receivers out to the left. They're going to let Snipes throw it. He's rolling to his left. The southpaw throws it, and the pass is complete. Pass is complete in Warrior territory to number 22. That's Bo Wills. Bo got the handoff just a minute ago. Now he's playing kind of that inside slot, and he went down the field, broke to the sideline, and he catches it for a first down at the Elberta 42-yard line.
A little bit hard to see from here, but he caught that very close to the sideline over there on the far side of the field.
Unique formation here. Wheels coming on that RPO, but they're going to go Blaylock back to the left side, and he's loose. He's down the sideline and picks up another first down inside the 30 to about the 27, the 28-yard line. A little misdirection there. And Blaylock has the Bulldogs moving again.
It looked like toward the end of that play that the ball popped out. Number 20, Ethan Parker for Elberta, was trying to jump on it, but the official said that Blaylock was down already.
1st and 10. Snipes in the shotgun. He's going to keep it himself. Left side, he's loose, 25-20. And he's knocked down by Holden Crook at about the 15-yard line. Just a quarterback keeper there. Kind of old school sandlot football. And he carries it down, nose of the football at the 15. First down, UMS Wright.
Snipes has got some speed too, as he had that quarterback keeper. He was moving.
There's a lot of seniors on this side of the ball. There's a reason they're the number 1 ranked team. They got good senior leadership. They got good athletes. Impressive looking team. Snipes going to give it to Wills. Nope, back to Blaylock. Inside handoff. He's up the middle. Inside the 15. They're going to mark him at about the 13. A pickup of a couple. 2nd and 8.
The reason those option reads are so effective is they're playing off of whatever the defensive end does. And, of course, that time they handed it off to Blaylock up the middle. But if the defensive end goes one way or another, they are choosing the opposite option. And that is what just gives them an extra blocker downfield.
Clock is inside 1 minute here in the first quarter. Bulldogs lead 7-0, but they're driving. Here we go. Snipes in the shotgun. He's going to throw it down the middle of the field. It's dropped. Its ball was right into the hands of number 11, Matthew Hedge, and he dropped it. I don't know. Our DB might have tipped it. but nonetheless, the ball falls incomplete. So we're going to have 3rd down and 8. 3rd and a long 7. How about that?
Good coverage there by the Warriors defensive backs. I was sold and thought that they were going with a jet sweep there, but our guys stayed at home and made the right play.
Come on, defensive line. Let's get some penetration. Corbett, Aiden and Raylan. We're going to go Blaylock to the left. He's cutting up the middle. He's driving. He's pushing. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. I'm not sure that he got it.
Looks a little short to me.
So they're going to say 4th down for UMS Wright. It's going to be 4th down and about 1. 4th down and about 1. Looks like they're sending in their power guys, and they're going to go for it.
Joe Lott and James Lee are coming in.
Blaylock is in the back. We've got a Wildcat formation with number 1. He's going to keep the ball into the end zone touchdown. I mentioned just a minute ago that Joe Lott had hobbled off the field, but he comes in there with Blaylock in the Wildcat formation, and he fakes the inside handoff, keeps it himself, goes off left tackle. With 2.8 seconds to go in the 1st quarter, UMS Wright takes a 13-0 lead.
Of course, UMS is shifting over, as they will every time they kick tonight. And
John Ramsey is on to try the extra point. Here's the spot. Snipes puts it down. He kicks it, and it's no good. He missed it. He pushed it to the left, and the extra point is no good. We got 2.8 seconds to go. UMS Wright 13, Elberta 0. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
there's one thing I know about Elberta, is that the town is steeped in tradition, and the old barbershop has some new life. Wesley's Barbershop's the place for a fresh cut for school, work, or that special event that's right around the corner. Wesley's Barbershop is located right in the heart of town at 24967 Highway 98. Open Tuesday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., Saturday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. Wesley's Barbershop. Come on in. Thank you to Wesley's Barbershop for his support of the Elberta Warrior Athletics.
UMS Wright set to kick, number 72. A high kick, going to be fielded by Holden about the 15. He's at the 20, the 25, and he's driven down there at about the 27-yard line. And that will be the last play of the first quarter. The Warriors will have the ball on offense for their second possession when we come back. At the end of the first, UMS Wright 13, Elberta 0. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Hello, this is Josh Heisler, the pastor of the Point Church right here in Elberta. Our church is located on Main Street, 1 block south of Highway 98, and I'd like to invite you to come join us. At the Point, we are a community of believers that grow and serve together. We would love to see you at one of our Sunday gatherings or Midpoint on Wednesday nights, where we have activities for all ages. On Sundays, we gather at 9 and 10:45 a.m. for worship. And Wednesday nights at 6 p.m., we have a great opportunity to connect with one another for students, children, and adults. You can learn more about us on our website at tothepoint.church. We're for Elberta because we love Elberta, and we're proud to support our Elberta Warriors.
Tonight, the Point Church is hosting a fifth quarter gathering for all of the students 6th to 12th grade right at the Point Church Elberta campus downtown. And the Warriors are taking over the start of the second quarter with a quarterback keeper to Hunter Powers that is not going anywhere.
First down carry, loses a couple of yards. Hunter just kept the ball. Inside handoff was faked. He kept it. And UMS Wright kept their reads and stuffed him for a 2-yard loss. Second down and 12.
It's looking like number 32, James Lee, for the Bulldogs, is blitzing just about every play. He made the stop for the Bulldogs.
Second and 12. Hunter is in the shotgun. Two receivers out to the left. Bunch formation to the right. Jet sweep to Riley. He's going to throw it. Hunter's going to throw it out, and it's intercepted. The pass is intercepted by number 5.
Jansen Graham, a senior defensive back for UMS.
Ineligible receiver downfield on Elberta, and that penalty is declined, so the interception will stand. And UMS Wright intercepts the pass and will take over at the 48-yard line. We had a route there. Pass just ended up being a little bit underthrown by Hunter. They jumped the route, intercept, and UMS Wright has the ball again.
Our defense getting their calls from Coach McDaniel as they're getting lined up.
Snipes and Blaylock in the backfield. 2 receivers out to the right with an H-back to the right. Snipes is rolling to his right, but he's going to throw across his body because he's left-handed. What a throw. He puts it right on the money, but Holden Crook is there, and he bats the ball away. Nice throw by the southpaw, but the pass is incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Jared Freilich putting some pressure on Snipes there, coming through the defensive line. Our defensive line is fighting hard tonight. Of course, that offensive line for UMS has been together for quite some time.
That's a hard throw for a quarterback, whether he's right or left, rolling and throwing back across his body. The Snipes made a nice throw. Here we go, 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff to Blaylock up the middle. He's found a hole, 50, 45, 40. He's loose. 35, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Touchdown, Marshall Blaylock, inside handoff, 52 yards.
Blaylock just able to find the numbers on the outside of the left of the line there, had some blockers set up, and showed his speed there that time. He's been moving a little bit slower than I remembered him moving from last year, but he definitely turned it there as UMS is lining up for the point after attempt.
That was almost like him just working his way through a maze. And he found the hole, burst of speed into the end zone. Ramsey with the extra point. This time the placement is good. The kick is up, and it's good. 10:48 to go in the second quarter. UMS Wright 20, Elberta 0. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Good sportsmanship and positive citizenship are vital in the development of good citizens. The Alabama High School Athletic Association gladly welcomes the challenge of being a leader in sportsmanship and in continuing this proud tradition.
In Alabama, good sportsmanship is a high school tradition. Whether at home or on the road, make our schools, our communities, and our students proud by displaying positive sportsmanship.
This is a public service message from the Alabama High School Athletic Association.
Gulf Shores has jumped out to a 14-0 lead on Williamson. Viger is leading Faith Academy 10-3. Foley leading Fairhope 15-10. That's just a few scores around in the area tonight. Well, here we go. UMS Wright set to kick off to the Warriors. Again, number 72 boots it deep. Holden Crook fields the ball inside the 10. He's to the 15, the 20. He's loose to the 25, up over the 25. And I see a penalty flag that comes flying in over there. Typically on a flag like that, it's going to be holding or a block in the back on the receiving team. We'll see what the call is from the head referee. The Warriors trailing 20-0. Certainly don't need to be backed up further. Head referee's over there on the side, getting the call from our back judge. He's walking toward us, and the call is holding against Elberta. So holding on the return. That is going to be marked off from the 25, and they're going to put the ball down at the 14-yard line, all right? 10-yard mark off, and so Elberta will have 86 yards to go to put some points on the board. Come on, guys, let's put a drive together. Here comes Hunter. And we're going to start with 4 wide receivers. 1 to the left and 3 to the right. Hunter's in his customary shotgun position, and he hands the ball to Brody Kane. And Brody's pushing up inside, and he gets up over the 15 to about the 16. And we'll give him a yard and a half, maybe 2, 2nd down and 8.
Had a good push there from the right side of our offensive line. They took the UMS nose guard, number 4, Ben Holberg, back about 10 yards.
Second and 8. Clock says 10 minutes to go in the ball game. Brody inside. Had a little hole there, but it closed very quick. And he's brought down at about the 27. I'm sorry, the 17. Maybe a pickup of 1. So we'll have 3rd down and 7. 3rd and 7 from the 17. Here we go. Brody standing to Hunter's left. We got 2 receivers left and 2 to the right. Here comes a big pass rush. The ball's thrown down the middle of the field. Duplessis and Harrison were kind of both running inside routes down the middle of the field, but the ball falls incomplete. We've got a penalty marker in the backfield. And the head referee says his time. Let's see here. Looks like he's coming over. Holding is the call against Elberta. Holding on Elberta. That penalty is declined. So Elberta will punt it away.
Landon coming back in to punt as well tonight. He was a good surprise a few weeks ago whenever he came out and started kicking as our place kicker, but now he's taken over the punting responsibilities as well.
Surprise, surprise. Marshall Blaylock set to receive. Here's the boot. It's a high kick, kind of wobbly, bounces at about the 38. Blaylock gets it at the 48. He's inside the 40 and dropped at the 37-yard line. Aiden Stewart on the tackle, 9:08 to go. Second quarter, UMS Wright 20, Elberta 0. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network. First and 10, UMS Wright. They're in business at the Elberta 37. After return, here's a penalty marker. 2 penalty markers are thrown in. Dead ball, false start is the call against UMS Wright. So that'll back them up 5 yards. Hey, let's support the Elberta Lady Warriors basketball team as they're selling popcorn in preparation for their upcoming season. If you are interested in supporting the Lady Warrior team, see one of the high school girls basketball players or contact Coach Wampler at the high school. Here we go. First and 15. Snipes gives it to Blaylock. Nope, he keeps it. Nope, he does give it to Blaylock. He faked everybody out. Even the Warriors tackled Snipes in the backfield. But Blaylock carried it down to the 35. And that was a pickup of 7 on first down, 2nd and 8.
It's one of those things as a player that you've got to be, you know, you're at some point there's a business decision being made. Do you fake them out so well that you take a lick and surprise everybody, or do you just kind of hand it off and walk away? And he certainly sold that handoff there.
2 receivers out here in front of us. Snipes is back there with Blaylock. Snipes is going to throw it out here in the flat to Wills. And he catches it and drives down to about the 30. And that's going to be really close. Nope, about 2 yards short of a first down. 3rd down. We'll say 3. 3rd and 3. Ball is knows the football's at the 30. They need to get down there to the 27 in order to get a first down.
Tim, keep your eye on number 55, Hagen Schlotman for the Warriors. He's playing defensive tackle there on the left side, and he's been getting into the backfield. He's kind of having his way with this UMS guard.
Snipes gets him set. He gets the snap. He goes to Blaylock. Blaylock gets the first down, 30, 25. Penalty marker, holding. We're going to back him up there. UMS Wright was holding out there in the flat, and so that play's going to come back. That was a head referee about to give us the call. The hold occurred at the 30-yard line. So they're going to step it off from there back to the 40, and it's going to be 3rd and 13.
It's the second penalty for UMS on this drive. They're a very well-coached team. They are very disciplined, and they're on this drive so far. They've had a holding call and a false start. It's going to bring up 3rd and 13 from the 40 for UMS.
Let's see if the southpaw winds it up and throws it down the field. Come on, DBs, let's be ready. Snipes in the shotgun. Yep, he's going to throw it. Rolling to his right. He's going for the end zone, though. What an arm. He throws it deep, and he sails over the receiver's head, incomplete. He just overthrew him. He's got a cannon for an arm.
Wills is a great target. He's tall, he's physical, and if you're making a shot to the end zone like that, Wills is certainly a great target to have. Tyshawn Washington on some very good coverage for the Warriors from the safety position. Holden Crook as well, able to break up that pass play.
4th down and 13. UMS Wright sends the punt team out. He's going to punt it to Holden Crook. He's going to put his heels on about the 10-yard line. Let's see if he fields it or lets the ball bounce. Wobbly snap, high kick, end over end. Not very long. The ball bounces at about the 17. Bounces sideways over toward the Bulldog sideline and will go dead at about the 16-yard line. So that Elberta deep.
Elberta Warrior Football is proud to be sponsored by Scout South Properties. In the fast-paced and uncertain world in which we now live, you can have confidence knowing Scout South is here for clients first. Honesty, trustworthiness, communication, diligence, and working smart are the foundation for how Scout.
First down, here comes Brody Kane. He gets to the edge. One guy, only one guy could stop him. And guess what? That speed got there. Tripped him up. Nice carry on first down. Pickup of about 6. There's Joe Lott again with that speed, making the tackle. Second down.
Love to see our receivers blocking downfield there, and Solomon Waldrop did a great job on that last play.
2nd and 5. Hunter takes it. He's going to do quarterback keeper. Showing just a little bit of an option play going that way. UMS Wright read it and pulled him down. Probably a loss of 1 on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and a long 5. Looks like we were running like a jet sweep, kind of a misdirection, and trying to go to an option play on the outside, and it just never developed. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. 3rd down, guys. Come on, we don't want to have to punt it here. Hunter trying to get to the edge, and he just can't get there. He fumbles the ball, and I think we jumped on it. Back at the 11. Let's see. They're trying to uncover the pile. It looked like we got to the ball first, but UMS Wright's saying, nope, we got it. It's our ball. And it looks like it's going to be 4th down. Yep, head referee says 4th down, so we recovered it, and we're going to have to punt it away. Punt it away from our own 10-yard line. So a big loss there on 3rd down. And Blaylock is going to field this punt inside our 50 with 6 minutes to go in the first half. Ball was partially tipped. I was looking to see if it was roughing, but head referee said ball was tipped, coming off his foot. And so the punt rolls dead at the 25-yard line. Only a net of 15 yards. Again, the ball was blocked, partially tipped. And UMS Wright is going to have 1st and 10 at our 25-yard line. Great field position.
Landon was limping just a little bit, headed towards the sideline. Hope he's able to stretch that out.
I was hoping we might slip in a roughing the kicker there, but ball was tipped. Here we go. Snipes in the shotgun on 1st down. He's got 2 receivers out to the right. Again, he's going to roll to his right, throw across his body, and the pass is complete just inside the 15-yard line.
Number 24, Denton Elliott on the reception for UMS. That was a diving catch for the 1st down, as UMS is regrouping for their 1st down play. The Warriors looking over to Coach Mack for the call on 1st down.
1st and 10. The ball's at the 13-yard line. UMS Wright with a 20-0 lead. The clock says 5 minutes and 20 seconds to go here before halftime. Snipes in the shotgun. Hand off to Blaylock. He's loose inside the 10, down inside the 5 to the 4. Marshall Blaylock, the South Alabama commit, carries the ball down to the 5-yard line. 2nd down and 2. John, I was talking to Marshall's grandfather before the game tonight, and he was telling me about how proud he was of his grandson, his character. After that big win over Viger a couple of weeks ago, he got up the next morning and went to a 6-year-old fan's birthday party just to make the kid happy. And so he's proud of his grandson. He's a great athlete. And certainly UMS Wright is riding his shoulders here. Elberta says, let's take a timeout. Timeout, 4:35 to go before half. When we come back, 2nd and 2. The ball is at the 5-yard line. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Tim, when I'm thinking about a good meal, I'm thinking about some good country cooking.
If you want that, John, then everybody knows there's one place to go for lunch, and that's the Roadkill Cafe. Every day at 10:30, fried chicken, vegetables, bread, drinks, desserts. It's the place to be for good Southern down-home cooking in Elberta, Alabama. Go and visit them on Highway 98, downtown Elberta, for some good Southern cooking.
We're back for 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2 at the 5-yard line. John, I know a guy named Marshall Blaylock, and I'm going to ask Cole to forgive me. I keep calling him Marshall. Cole Blaylock. Here we go. 2nd and 2 at the 5. Cole standing right beside Snipes. Snipes is going to do a quarterback keeper to the edge into the end zone, touchdown. Just a quarterback keeper around right into the end zone. And UMS Wright puts point number 26 on the board with 4:20. Bulldogs 27, Warriors 0. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Baldwin County Victory Polaris is your one-stop shop for new Polaris ATV, UTV, Slingshot Roadsters, and great selection of motorcycles. The new owners are excited to bring our products and services to the Gulf Coast. Come see our huge selection of new and used inventory, and we take trade-ins too. You name it, we take it. Visit or call our dealership today for the best sales, service, parts, and financing for motorsports vehicles in Alabama. Baldwin County Victory Polaris, Loxley, Alabama.
I wish I could say number 72's name, but we don't have him on the roster. He's fixing to kick off again to the Warriors. Holden Crook deep to receive as the Warriors take the ball here just before halftime. The ball is fielded by, I believe that's number 5. Or is that Trayshawn?
That was Tyshawn Washington.
Tyshawn Washington, okay. Who fielded the ball, returns it up to about the 27, almost the 28. Warriors taking over with a little bit better field position this time. Here we go. We need some points before half in a bad kind of way. We're going to come out with 2 receivers left and 2 to the right. Let's see if we can get something going here, guys. Hunter's in the shotgun. UMS Wright in the 3-5 defense. Hunter just trying to get to the edge, and he gets there and out of bounds.
Number 6, Hunter Powers on the quarterback keeper.
He's knocked out of bounds at about the 37. So that's a nice pickup there on first down. And that'll bring up second down and a long one. Hunter got his legs cut out from under him there, going to the sideline. You can just see the speed by that UMS defense getting there to the corner. Second down and 1. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Brody's in the backfield with Hunter. Second and 1. Handoff right up the middle, and Brody gets the first down. He's met at the 41-yard line, and that's certainly enough for a first down.
That's enough for an Elberta first down.
Was good for about 3, and I think it's worth noting that our offensive formations are working in our favor to just spread the field out and give us a little bit more room to operate. Of course, that bunch formation able to give us some misdirection.
Hunter's going to try to throw it, and he's under a blitz right up the middle. He took about 2 steps, and there were 3 white jerseys that looked like a falling star in the sky coming so fast at him, and he got rid of the ball. I don't think Riley had a time to really realize what was going on. The ball hit him in the chest, but it falls incomplete, second and 10.
UMS has been showing blitz when they've been coming tonight. They didn't that time. A little bit of a delayed blitz from their linebackers. They're in a 4-3 look right now.
Trips left, 1 to the right. Hunter's going to throw it out in the flat. It's complete to Riley Harrison. Nice throw and catch. And Riley carries it up close to the 49. And that's a nice pickup, about 8 yards. They're on second down. So it's going to be third down and a long 2.
It's a really, really nice catch by Riley Harrison, catching that in stride and not slowing down at all as he caught the ball.
Here we go. Third down and 2. We're going to let Brody try to get it up the middle, and he gets it. He falls into Elberta territory and gets the first down. The ball's going to be marked at about the 47. First down, clock says 3:13. Elberta putting a little bit of a drive together here. Sure would be nice to get some points on the board.
Tim, we had a little bit of a shenanigan over here. I thought a flag hit the field, but that was a mouthpiece, so that was definitely a good thing.
We've got a little extracurricular out here by these receivers as they're blocking on the run plays. We'll keep an eye on that. Hunter throws it out in the flats too high. Sails over Riley Harrison's head and falls incomplete at about the 43. Second and 10.
I'd like to clarify what we said there for just a second, because UMS is blocking a little bit after the whistle, and our receivers were just trying to hold their own there.
It is kind of entertaining to watch. It's like high school wrestling going on over here. All right, here we go. Second down. Second and 10 from the 47. Hunter's going to give it to Brody, and Brody's going to get brought down to the ground at the midfield mark. That's a loss of 3 on the play. He just got grabbed by the jersey in the back and wrestled down to the ground. That's a 3-yard loss. Third down and 13. The ball is sitting right on the 50-yard line. Clock says 2:22.
It was John Charles Irwin on the stop. He came from the linebacker position. He's typically been playing defensive back, so he's got some speed. Came into the linebacker position there. Was able to pull Brody down.
Looks like we're going to call a timeout here and get ourselves set before we run our third down play. So we're going to take a break. When we come back, Elberta with 3rd and 13 from the 50. 2:02 to go before halftime. The Bulldogs 27, the Warriors 0. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network. Hey everybody, just checking in today to see if you've had your Sip and Save from Circle K. $5.99 a month. Stop by there, sign up, 1 drink a day, and you'll be blessed for it.
Win or lose, the name of the game is sportsmanship in our education-based high school athletics. The lesson learned on the field and in the bleachers is good sports are winners no matter what the score. Support high school athletics with good sportsmanship. This is a public service message from the Alabama High School Athletic Association.
We're back, 3rd and 13. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Hunter's looking over to Coach Davis. Brody's going to shift to the left. We need 13 yards. UMS showing a blitz. Hunter steps up. He throws it down the middle, and the ball is almost intercepted. Solomon Waldrop was there as our intended receiver, but the ball gets batted down and incomplete. And so that'll bring up 4th and 13 from the 50. John, have you had your Sip and Save today?
You know, I let my subscription lapse. I know you're going to give me a hard time about it, but hey, in these days of inflation, the Circle K is coming through with one low price for your drinks all month.
I got my cup of coffee today, and I got 20 cents off a gallon of gas at the Circle K. Stop by and see the folks there and sign up for the Sip and Save. Here we go. 50-yard line, 4th and 13, and we're going to punt it, but Elberta says, let's take timeout first. Let's take timeout. So a minute 52, we'll just stay here with it. A minute 52 to go. Got a short week this week. Coming up Thursday night, the Warriors will be on the road just down Highway 59 playing the Gulf Shores Dolphins, who are certainly a much improved football team. So a Thursday night game on the road next week. Keep that in mind. Coming up at halftime tonight, we will have the Elberta High School Marching Band. The Bulldogs did not bring their band with them. So we'll enjoy our Elberta High School Marching Band in the halftime show coming up here in just a couple of minutes. Again, don't forget, the Elberta High School Lady Warrior basketball team is selling popcorn in preparation for their upcoming season that tips off on November the 5th. Support the girls by seeing one of them or contacting our coaches here at the high school as they get their season off to a good start. Here we go, 4th down. We're going to punt it away from the 50-yard line and try to get in the locker room and regroup here at the half. Here's a snap, good snap, and the punt gets away. And wouldn't you know, it's Blaylock. Blaylock fields it, he breaks one tackle, and he's loose. I don't like this at all. He's to the edge, he's to the 45, the 50, the 40, 35, 30. He's still running all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Cole Blaylock. I saw about 3 sledgehammer blocks as he ran across that field. Cole Blaylock, there's a reason, folks. He's going to be playing Division I football next year. Great athlete with a lot of speed. He went all the way across the field over there on that UMS right sideline, weaved his way all the way back to the middle of the field and into the left side of the end zone, and he puts UMS right up 33-0. 33-0, Ramsey on for the extra point. Here's the spot, the placement, the kick is up, and it's good. 1 minute, 30 seconds to go to halftime. UMS Wright 34, Elberta 0. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
For over 15 years, our family has relied on Booby's Garage for all our car repair needs. From air conditioning repair to just the basic oil changes, Booby's Garage offers a variety of services to keep your family vehicle running safely on the road.
Booby's Garage is located at 30135 US 98, right in the heart of Elberta. Stop by for all of your auto repair needs. You can give them a call at 251-961-1686. That's 251-961-1686. We're proud to have Booby's Garage as a sponsor of the Warrior Sports Network.
Big number 72 going to boot it away. He kicks the ball deep to Holden Crook. A minute and a half to go before the halftime. Here comes Holden. He's up over the 25 and up to about the 28-yard line. So Elberta will take over there with a minute and 22 seconds to go just before half. Trailing 34-0. This is the first game past the halfway point of the season. The Warriors currently 1-4. Still have games left with Gulf Shores, Viger, Centronel. Last two games of the season here at home at the end of October. Hard to believe, John, tomorrow's the first day of October.
That's right. Tim, if memory serves me right, Viger was not in our region last year. That was an addition when the divisions were redrawn in the offseason.
They were the Class 4A state champs last year in the state of Alabama. What a beautiful night for football. It is 69 degrees.
Got a
no humidity.
Delay of game called against the Warriors. So we back up and get reset.
Trying to get the right personnel out there with 1:22 to go just before half. I'm sure we're going to hand the ball off here and try to get to the locker room. Holden Crook goes in motion. Brody Kane's going to get the ball going right off the right tackle, right guard. And UMS Wright just swarms to the ball. They're going to say he made it to the 25 before they hit him. So it'll be second down, and we'll call it 7. Clock's going under a minute before halftime.
Tim, last week I said, best case scenario, we've got a football game Friday night. Of course, we're thinking about and praying for the people in South Florida who've experienced such damage from Hurricane Ian as it passed through earlier this week.
That is true. Let's remember them tonight. If you have the opportunity to give or donate through different reputable charitable organizations, I know that people down there appreciate our support. We went through it a couple of years ago. Here's Hurricane Sally came in on us, and we know what it's like to need supplies, water, and to some folks lose their home, as many have down there, and so we remember them tonight. That'll be the last carry here before halftime. The clock's running down inside 10 seconds, and Coach McDaniel says let's go to the locker room. And at the half, UMS Wright, the #1 ranked team in the state of Alabama, and they've certainly looked like it here in the first half, takes a 34-0 lead to the locker room. So we've got about 20 minutes here at the half where, oh, look at there, John. I didn't realize the UMS Wright band is here. They must have been off to the side. I did not even notice them. They're going to play first. And then after them, our Elberta Warrior Marching Band will perform their halftime performance. So enjoy the bands. Enjoy your halftime. We're going to go down and visit the Warrior concession stand and get us one of those Elberta German sausage dogs. UMS Wright 34, Elberta 0. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for the UMS Wright Band. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Superintendent Mr. Eddie Tyler and Principal Mr. Brandon Bailey, we proudly present to you Elberta High School's Band of Warriors Marching Band. The band is under the field direction of Drum Major Gracie Helton, Band Captain Michael Gould, Drum Captain Shyla Rogers, and color guard captains Hannah Turner and Bella Thomas. Tonight, the Warrior Band presents their halftime performance of A Night at the Speakeasy. Drum Major Gracie Helton is the band ready. Ladies and gentlemen, Elberta High School's Band of Warriors Marching Band. one more round of applause for your Elberta Band of Warriors Marching Band. The Band of Warriors is proudly sponsored by South Alabama Physiotherapy, Tidewater Security Services.
That was the Elberta Warriors Marching Band with their halftime show, A Night at the Speakeasy. We will take a quick break, and we will be back for the second half here at John T. Cobb Stadium. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Hello, this is Josh Heisler, the pastor of the Point Church right here in Elberta. Our church is located on Main Street, 1 block south of Highway 98, and I'd like to invite you to come join us. At the Point, we are a community of believers that grow and serve together. We would love to see you at one of our Sunday gatherings or Midpoint on Wednesday nights, where we have activities for all ages. On Sundays, we gather at 9 and 10:45 a.m. for worship. And Wednesday nights at 6 p.m., we have a great opportunity to connect with one another for students, children, and adults. You can learn more about us on our website at tothepoint.church. We're for Elberta because we love Elberta, and we're proud to support our Elberta Warriors.
Good sportsmanship and positive citizenship are vital in the development of good citizens. The Alabama High School Athletic Association gladly welcomes the challenge of being a leader in sportsmanship and in continuing this proud tradition.
In Alabama, good sportsmanship is a high school tradition. Whether at home or on the road, make our schools, our communities, and our students proud by displaying positive sportsmanship.
This is a public service message from the Alabama High School Athletic Association.
Hey everybody, just checking in today to see if you've had your Sip and Save from Circle K. $5.99 a month. Stop by there, sign up, one drink a day, and you'll be blessed for it.
Baldwin County Victory Polaris is your one-stop shop for new Polaris ATV, UTV, Slingshot Roadsters, and great selection of motorcycles. The new owners are excited to bring our products and services to the Gulf Coast. Come see our huge selection of new and used inventory, and we take trade-ins too. You name it, we take it. Visit or call our dealership today for the best sales, service, parts, and financing for motorsports vehicles in Alabama. Baldwin County Victory Polaris, Loxley, Alabama.
For over 15 years, our family has relied on Booby's Garage for all our car repair needs. From air conditioning repair to just the basic oil changes, Booby's Garage offers a variety of services to keep your family vehicle running safely on the road.
Booby's Garage is located at 30135 US 98, right in the heart of Elberta. Stop by for all of your auto repair needs. You can give them a call at 251-961-1686. That's 251-961-1686. We're proud to have Booby's Garage as a sponsor of the Warrior Sports Network. Tim, when I'm thinking about a good meal, I'm thinking about some good country cooking.
If you want that, John, then everybody knows there's one place to go for lunch, and that's the Roadkill Cafe. Every day at 10:30, fried chicken, vegetables, bread, drinks, desserts. It's the place to be for good Southern down-home cooking in Elberta, Alabama. Go and visit them on Highway 98, downtown Elberta, for some good Southern cooking.
Welcome back to John T. Cobb Stadium, where the UMS Wright Bulldog Marching Band and the Elberta High School Warrior Marching Band have entertained the crowd at halftime to a rousing applause, I might add, from both sides. Both teams have gone through their halftime warm-ups coming out of the locker room, and we are ready to get the third quarter underway. Elberta deferred at the beginning of the game, so they're going to receive it as we start the third quarter. Holden Crook deep to receive as number 72 gets ready to boot it away. It's a knuckleball that's kicked out of bounds. Goes out of bounds at about the 20. And so the penalty marker comes flying in. Just kind of, I'll call that a squib knuckleball that went out of bounds over there on the left. And it looks like we're going to make them kick it again. Coach McDaniel says kick it again.
Not a bad play because Holden had some pretty nice returns in the first half. So I think we're wanting to give him maybe another chance to get us set up with some good field position to start the second half.
So they're going to back it up 5 yards back to the 35. And Holden Crook is going to field the ball probably around his 20. So we should get some good field position out of this. Warriors trailing 34-0 to the number 1 ranked team in Alabama High School Class 5A, the UMS Wright Bulldogs. Here we go. Here's the kick. It's a high kick. Holden's going to get it around the 20. He's going to bring it out to the 25. He's going to be dropped at the 25. Not as much of a gain there as we'd have liked. He fielded the ball about the 10, actually. Brings it out to the 25. And Elberta will take over there 1st and 10 for their first possession of the second half. Again, we want to thank all of our sponsors. The commercials that we played at halftime are businesses here in Elberta, Baldwin County, that are supporting Warrior Athletics. Stop by and let all the folks know that you heard about their business here on the Warrior Sports Network. Hunter Powers is going to throw it on first down. Riley Harrison catches it. Nice block out there in the flat by Brady Cole Harrison. And Riley picks up 5 yards, gets to the 30. 2nd and 5.
Not a bad first down play. Getting 5 yards. Riley Harrison, of course, being a great asset for us on offense tonight.
Hunter going to throw it again. It's complete. It's complete over there. Looks like that's Brady Cole Harrison, who threw the block on the previous play. And he gets the ball, catches it.
It looks like he was out of bounds when he caught it or something.
He must have landed with 1 foot out of bounds. He caught the ball, but landed with a foot out of bounds, so that'll be incomplete, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 5.
3rd and 5 for the Warriors.
2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Hunter in the shotgun. Brody Kane is going to block. Nice throw out in the flat. The ball was there, delivered on the spot, but nice defensive play by number 9, Hayden Nagy, as he knocked the ball away from Brady Cole Harrison. And so that 3rd down pass hits the turf incomplete. 4th down, and Elberta will punt it away. We'll punt it from our 30-yard line to our nemesis tonight, Cole Blaylock, who is standing at the 35, ready to field the punt. The ball bounces and goes sideways at about the 45. And we touch it down there at about the 46-yard line. So here comes UMS Wright with great field position on their first possession here in the second half. As I look out there and I see that offensive line running toward us. John, they got some beef up front. They got some senior leadership, good quarterback, skilled players. This is a outstanding high school football team.
Yes, it is. And as they're coming back out on the second half, I was looking to check to see if we had any subs in, but it looks like it's still the same lineup from the first half.
Snipes in the shotgun. He's going to roll to his left and throw across into the flat. The pass is complete, and Holden drives him out of bounds over there, but not before a pickup of about 10.
That was Raiden Stewart there on the stop for the Warriors. Stop forward progress at about a 9-yard gain. It's a I don't know, the official is motioning for a first down. It looks like they made it.
John, I'm going to have to get my glasses out and my binoculars on. It's a long way over there. I apologize if I called the wrong number. Nonetheless, it's 1st and 10 at the 45. Snipes, wheels in motion. He gives it to a new running back up the middle. That's number 2.
Jake J.
Jake J.
UMS.
Giving Blaylock a break. And he picks up about 4 on first down to the 41. A few subs in now for UMS Wright on offense. Snipes is still our quarterback. Wills is still in there. Jay gets the carry again, and he breaks a couple of tackles, is inside the 35 down to the 33, where he's brought down by number 9.
Cole Ulrich for Elberta.
Nice tackle to get him on the ground. He was the last one before he would get to the edge. Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 33. 2 receivers to the right. Snipes going to give it to Jay. Jay crosses the 35. He's brought down around the 30. Pickup of about 3 on the play. 2nd and 7.
Our producer tonight, Nathan Duckworth, is working like triple duty tonight. He's running cameras, our soundboard, and our streaming computer tonight. And doing a great job balancing all of those things at the same time.
He's ambidextrous. He's amphibious. He's all kinds of things. Thank you, Nathan. Here we go, 30-yard line, 2nd and 7. Snipes is going to roll to his left. He's going to throw it. He gets set. He throws it deep, and it's dropped. Wills is down there. He's down there in the end zone or right at the goal line, but he drops the ball incomplete. The senior tied in, and that'll bring up 3rd and 7.
Aiden Stewart was bringing some pressure in that time, so Snipes was having to get rid of the ball.
Aiden showed some self-restraint there because he could have driven him into the turf if he would have wanted to. Here we go, 3rd and 7. 2 receivers to the left. Snipes in the shotgun. He's going to give the ball to Jay. He's going to get to the edge. No, we're going to stop him in the backfield. Get him on the ground, guys. He crosses the 30 down to about the 28, and we bottled him up there. We had him in the backfield by his jersey, but he got away, and we wrestle him down, and that's going to bring up a 4th and 5, almost 6.
That's right. Jared Freilich was there on he came from the defensive tackle position. I thought he was playing defensive end. It looked like he was trying to play containment on the running back and forced him to cut back up inside, but almost had him gobbled up in the backfield for about a 4-yard loss. But it is 4th and 5 from the 28.
Snipes is going to roll to us. He's looking to throw it on this 4th down play. Nice throw and catch down to the 15-yard line. Pass complete to number 11, Matthew Hedge. Every time I look down, John, I see senior, 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 senior. Hedge is a senior. Snipes is a senior. Blaylock is a senior. This is a veteran team. Nice pitch and catch. 1st and goal in the red zone at our 15. Jay is in the backfield with Snipes. 2 receivers to the left. We're going to let Snipes throw it. He's looking for an inside slant. He's just going to run it. He's down to the 10, inside to the 5. And he's met there by a host of Warriors. He was wanting to throw the ball there on the inside slant, and we had it covered. So he just tucked the football and took off running.
There was
and he made a really good run because we had a hole on the right side of the line.
That's right. We had a flag in the backfield, and that is coming back from the spot of the foul.
This is going to get marked off all the way back to, my goodness, the 33-yard line. The ball was on the 15, and this flag gets them carried all the way out to the 33-yard line. So we're going to run first down again. First in Pensacola for UMS Wright. Snipes is going to throw it. Swing pass out in the flat. That's to Wills. Wills catches it, goes for about 3 yards and breaks away. Breaks away from 2 of our guys until finally Holden Crook gets him down at about the 25-yard line. We had him at the 30 for about a 3-yard gain, and that big old tight end, Bo Wills, just breaks away and gets another 5 yards. And that's an 8-yard gain, John, but they still got 2nd and 20.
There's a little bit extra happening on the far side there. Just saying, I saw one of our receivers made the chain gang get out of the way.
2nd down at the 20. Here we go. Snipes gives the ball to Jay, just right off center, off right guard. And he drives inside the 25. And they're going to put him down at about the 22. And that's going to bring up 3rd down. 3rd, and we'll call it 18. Nope. Yeah, 3rd down and about 18 to go. They can get a first down inside the 5-yard line over there. Here we go. Clock says 4:33. Let's hold them, guys. Snipes goes under center for once. He's obviously looking to throw the ball. There's nobody open, so he's trying to run, and he takes off down the left sideline and gets about maybe 6 yards on the quarterback scramble. Good coverage downfield by the Warriors. But we drop him at about the 17-yard line, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. 4th down and about 11. And UMS Wright, I believe, is going to try a field goal.
Didn't see that kicker coming on until the last second there. I saw Snipes in, but he's also their holder.
So number 72, Ramsey is the extra point guy, but number 72 is the field goal kicker. Here we go. He kicks it. It's up, and it's no good. Comes up short. So they run late, run the kicker on late. Number 72, the kickoff man. Maybe that is Kingston fan. I don't know.
I think it is, because that's the only kicker that we don't have on the roster, but he made that game-winning field goal last week against Viger.
If that's him, he's a freshman. That's a big old freshman.
That's a big freshman. I was just thinking that.
So turnover on downs. Elberta will take over 1st and 10 from their own 20. Nice stop by the Warrior defense. 3:31 to go, 3rd quarter. Hunter's in the shotgun. It's quarterback keeper, and he gets up to the 20, the original line of scrimmage, and he's driven back. No gain on 1st down.
A little bit of a trap action there. We had our guard pulling there, and they just brought too many guys to the right side there on defense.
They'll give him a yard up over the 20. 2nd down and 9. Don't forget Thursday night, Warriors on the road in Gulf Shores. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Hunter's going to throw it out in the flat, and he bounces it to Riley Harrison. Actually, it's caught. Looked like the ball hit the ground, but the line judge says complete. There's a pickup of 2 yards. Hunter Powers, a little slip screen to Riley Harrison. 3rd down and 7.
Just under 2 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter.
3rd and 7. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Brody shifts over beside Hunter to his left. Hunter throws it. Nice throw. Nice catch to Brady Cole Harrison. Or is that's Rawson Duplessis. And he catches it for a first down up at the 35 or the 34. And that's enough for a first down. Nice throw and catch from Hunter Powers to Rawson Duplessis. First down from the 34. Hunter's going to give it to Brody up the middle, and he picks up 2 yards, goes up over the 35 to the 36, and that'll bring up 2nd and 8.
Tim, before the game, we were picking a little bit about some advanced analytics, and one of those was the feet of separation between receivers and cornerbacks. And when Rawson caught that ball, he had a cornerback right on him. That was a great catch. Well, way to see that all the way through and to hang on to the football. That's something that's hard to do.
2nd down. We'll call it a long 7. Hunter in the shotgun. Brody's to his left. Now he's going to shift to his right. It looks like there might be a blitz from that right side over there. Hunter does a kind of hitch and go, and he throws it out there, trying to get the ball to Solomon Waldrop on a hitch and go. And the ball sails over everyone's head, incomplete, with 59 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 7.
Hunter just took a big lick on that last play as he was waiting on his receivers to get open downfield. And looks like he's shaking it off, but that was a big linebacker that came in and just laid that lick on him.
Hunter drops back to pass on 3rd and long, and the ball is batted down by that UMS defensive line. The ball hits the ground incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th and 7 with 53.5 seconds to go. And Elberta will punt it away.
Landon Adams on to punt for Elberta. Apologize, Landon was missing your last name earlier, but Landon was a great addition to this Elberta squad this year.
Jay, number 2, is back to receive it. Blaylock getting some rest. And so Jay fields the punt at about the 20, or about the 30. He's up over the 35-40. Penalty marker comes flying in back there. There'll be a hold or a block in the back on UMS Wright. And so that return will be negated and brought back. Boy, Jay's a speedster too. I don't know that they lose any speed between him and Blaylock. Block in the back is the call against UMS Wright. It'll be marked off back to the 30 or the 24-yard line, about a 10-yard mark off. So time for one more play here in the 3rd quarter. 30 seconds to go. And UMS Wright has the ball, 1st and 10.
Here, Tim, as we're here in the 2nd half, just looking across the way, the UMS sideline was trying to get out of the way of the tackle that was made over on the sideline. There are 88 players on the UMS Wright roster.
Wow.
That is a lot of football players.
Yes, it is. Here we go. Last play of the 3rd quarter. Snipes is going to take it and give it to Jay, and he's going nowhere. He's going absolutely nowhere. He loses 3 yards back to the 31. Nice defense by the Warriors. Jared Freilich and others in on the tackle. Gulf Shores is leading Williamson 31-6. Thompson's leading Hewitt Trustful 7-6 in the 3rd quarter. Faith Academy is beating Viger 17-0 at the half. Here, the end of the 3rd quarter. UMS Wright Prep Bulldogs 34, Elberta 0. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Tim, when I'm thinking about a good meal, I'm thinking about some good country cooking.
If you want that, John, then everybody knows there's one place to go for lunch, and that's the Roadkill Cafe. Every day at 10:30, fried chicken, vegetables, bread, drinks, desserts. It's the place to be for good Southern down-home cooking in Elberta, Alabama. Go and visit them on Highway 98, downtown Elberta, for some good Southern cooking. Win or lose, the name of the game is sportsmanship in our education-based high school athletics. The lesson learned on the field and in the bleachers is good sports are winners no matter what the score. Support high school athletics with good sportsmanship. This is a public service message from the Alabama High School Athletic Association.
The first play of the fourth quarter will be 2nd and 13. UMS Wright inside their own 20. Snipes, quarterback keeper, around left end. He fumbles the ball, and Elberta has recovered it. Snipes, quarterback keeper, fumbled the ball, and Elberta jumps on it inside the 30 at the 28-yard line. And so Elberta's going to have the ball here with 11:47 to go in the ball game with some great field position. Let's see if we can put a 27-yard drive together, guys. Here we go.
That was the fastest I've seen anybody jump up off the ground when Holden hit the ground and popped right back up because he was excited we recovered the fumble.
Hunter's got 3 receivers out to the left, and he's just going to do a quarterback keeper, and he runs into a wall, a complete wall at the 30-yard line. UMS Wright just stood him up. A loss of, we'll say, 2, almost 3.
Tristan Ferreira with some good blocking there on the left side for the Warriors.
UMS Wright, a physical football team. Fast to the ball. 2nd down and 12. Hunter gives the ball to Brody Kane, and he meets a wall right there at the 30-yard line. He is dropped right at the line of scrimmage. And on those 2 plays, we didn't advance the ball 1 inch. 3rd down and 12. Obviously, a passing down. Here we go. 3rd and 12. Hunter's in the backfield by himself. So that means we got 5 receivers going out, and it's a blitz. And he doesn't have time to get set or look or anything. And he gets dropped for a sack at the 35-yard line. So that was 2 plays for naught and 1 for a negative from the 27-yard line. We're back at the 35, and lo and behold, we've got 4th down and a mile. 4th and 17.
And we are going for it.
Here we go, 4th and 17. 3 receivers over here. He's going to throw it up. Throw it up high and give our guys a chance. Solomon Waldrop is there, but so is number 5, Jansen Graham, senior defensive back for UMS Wright, and he bats the ball down incomplete. And so that's 4 down, turnover to UMS Wright with 9:47 to go in the ball game. They'll have it 1st and 10 from their 35.
And that was a good throw by Hunter. That was a good read with the amount of time that he had. Solomon made a good play on it. Just this UMS defense, again, we've talked about how well coached of a football team this is. They're doing all the things that they need to do.
New quarterback into the game, and he hands the ball off for a fumble, and I think Elberta's got it. William Tanner, the sophomore, comes in the game, and he hands the ball off, and there's a missed exchange there, and the ball squirts up the middle of the field, and we jump on it and recover it at the 37-yard line. So Elberta gets another break. 1st and 10 at the UMS Wright 37.
I think as the running back was bobbling it, Aiden Stewart got his hand on the football, and that made the difference there. Speaking of Aiden, he's in as a tight end, it looks like. Sure is.
Here we go, 1st and 10. Two guys out in front of us, split. Brody Kane's going to get the carry. He's loose, 35-30, 25-23. And that's a first down. Nice carry by Brody Kane right off that left tackle. Hats off to the left side of the line over there.
Over there on that left side, that's Austin Straley, as well as Luke Owens in blocking. Aiden Stewart is our tight end at the moment.
I think I see Tristan Ferreira over there as well. Here we go, another handoff. Brody takes it off right guard. He gets a couple, and then he's belted by number 49, linebacker for UMS Wright. They're only going to say he got a yard, almost two. We'll say 2nd and 9. We'll go with Mr. Hurst. He's seldom wrong. 2nd and 9 from the 22. Come on, guys. Let's put some points on the board. Hunter's going to take it. He's going to throw it. We got good protection, and he throws a good pass to Riley Harrison, 15-yard line, but the referee says nope, he didn't hold on to it. He was bobbling the ball, juggling it, like he caught it. But number 5, senior defensive back, Jansen Graham, hit him, and the ball hit the ground and went out of bounds. I don't know, the head referee and line judge are going to talk about it in a minute. Was it a catch and a fumble, or did he drop it?
Now, of course, we don't have instant replay here, and our cameras aren't as close as what you see on Saturdays or Sundays. I thought he had the ball. The UMS defender slung him around, and I thought he fumbled it out of bounds. That's what I think happened.
They're going to give him a catch. They're going to rule him a catch and the ball out of bounds at the 14. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 1 yard. 3rd and 1 from the 14. Brody is in the backfield with Hunter. Let's see if he gets it. He does. Nope, Hunter's going to keep it. That's a first down. Hunter gets down to the 10, and he's dropped hard at the 10-yard line. He's getting up, trying to adjust his helmet. He hit the ground hard on that one. It just, some of the hits, I know, John, you were watching probably last night in the NFL when Tua Tagovailoa was tackled and hit the ground. What a terrible, terrible scene that was last night. Sometimes by the way you're tackled, your head will hit the ground. And Hunter's back behind center, so I hope he's okay. Brody gets the handoff, and he slips. He slips, and he falls back at the 13. So we lost 3 yards on that carry. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 13.
Clock just crossed over the 7-minute mark remaining in the game here in the 4th quarter.
We need a touchdown. Come on, guys. Here we go. Hunter's going to throw it. He's looking. Nice throw, catch, touchdown. Nice throw and catch. Hunter Powers to Solomon Waldrop. He just stopped a yard across the goal line and spun around. Hunter put it right on the money. Touchdown Warriors with 6:42 to go in the ball game. 34-6, and we're going to line up for an extra point.
Where we're at right now, it's a little bit hard for me to see that corner of the end zone, but I was watching that dagger option happening over on the left. We had a receiver that was going straight, one that was cutting into the middle of the field, and both of them looked open. And the kick is going to be blocked by number 1, Joe Lott.
Extra point is blocked. Joe Lott has played quarterback. He's blocked a couple of kicks. He's played defensive back. He's run a Wildcat touchdown. A versatile player. He blocks the extra point, but Elberta gets on the board. UMS Wright 34, Elberta 6. 6:42 to go. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Win or lose, the name of the game is sportsmanship in our education-based high school athletics. The lesson learned on the field and in the bleachers is good sports are winners no matter what the score. Support high school athletics with good sportsmanship. This is a public service message from the Alabama High School Athletic Association.
.6:42 left in the fourth quarter here at John T. Cobb Stadium. UMS Bulldogs 34, Elberta Warriors 6, as Landon Adams in the kickoff unit is getting lined up. He's having just a little bit of trouble keeping the ball on the tee as we are getting ready for the kickoff. Back to receive for UMS. It's number 14, John Charles Irwin.
3 UMS Wright Bulldogs back there, and they all 3 came up in sequence, and Tyshawn Washington dropped the return guy at about the 27-yard line, and so UMS Wright will take over there, 1st and 10, 6:35 to go in the ball game, and they have a 34-6 lead. So we have a new quarterback, William Tanner. He's under center, and he's going to hand the ball off, and there's going to be a loss on that play of about 2 yards. Back to the 25. A host of substitutions now for UMS. A different offensive line. Number 38's in at running back. New receivers, new quarterback, just getting their second guy some work. And there's a handoff to number 38. And he scurries across the 30 up to the 35. That's Perry Hand. And he is a freshman running back with some good speed. And he's at the 35, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 2. Looks like UMS has put in their second team, letting them get some work here in varsity action with 5.5 minutes to go. You can do that when you're up 4 touchdowns. 3rd and 2. Come on, guys. Let's get a stop here. 3rd and 2. Toss sweep. Back to Hand. Big old bruising running back up over the 40 to the 42. Looks like the ball came out. The ball came out. And Elberta says they recovered the ball, but the line judge says he was down first or stopped his forward motion. And that's going to give UMS Wright a 1st down at the 42. Elberta coaches there wanting that fumble to get our offense back on the field, but the head referee said the whistle blew because he stopped his forward motion. So UMS Wright has 1st down with 4:45 to go in the game. The old-fashioned I formation, just a handoff up the middle. And once again, Perry Hand carries it up over the 45 to the 46. Jared Freilich in on the stop, along with Lane Comstock and a bunch of other Warriors.
Right now, UMS is just lining up in the I formation. They're using big number 8, William Taylor, one of their big fullbacks, as a lead blocker. Oh, they handed it off to him this time for just a couple of yards.
William Taylor is a bruising-looking runner. He is a junior, and he just got the ball. You don't see a lot of that old-fashioned I formation, inside handoff to the fullback, but he picks up 5 yards. And so we've got 3rd down and 5. Ball's at the 47. They're going to put William Tanner in the shotgun. They're going to give it off on a jet sweep to number 88, Joe Bullard, sophomore wide receiver, and he maybe got back to the line of scrimmage, and he's driven back. And so that's going to bring up 4th down, 4th and 5 for UMS Wright. Clock says 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the ball game. Looks like UMS is going to leave their offense out there. Maybe Going to let the play clock run all the way down and call a timeout. And they're going to let that play clock run all the way down, call a timeout, and then punt it away. That's going to be my guess. So let's take a quick break. 30 seconds. 2 minutes and 37 seconds to go. 34-6. You're listening to Warrior Sports Network.
Baldwin County Victory Polaris is your one-stop shop for new Polaris ATV, UTV, slingshot roadsters, and great selection of motorcycles. The new owners are excited to bring our products and services to the Gulf Coast. Come see our huge selection of new and used inventory, and we take trade-ins too. You name it, we take it. Visit or call our dealership today for the best sales, service, parts, and financing for motorsports vehicles in Alabama. Baldwin County Victory Polaris, Loxley, Alabama.
William Taylor set to punt it away to Elberta with 2:28 to go. He shanks it off the side of his foot. The ball bounces at the Warrior 36-yard line and rolls dead there. So there's 2 minutes and 19 seconds to go, and Elberta will have the ball 1st and 10. If you're listening live in town, don't forget tonight after the game, 5th quarter, hosted by our production manager, Nathan Duckworth, at the Point Church downtown immediately after the game. Pizza and hangout for the kids.
I think they've got a cornhole tournament planned tonight. So we'll see what happens down the road at the Point Church.
Here we go. Let's see if we try to put something together here with 2:19 to go. We're just going to hand it off, but we pick up about 7 on 1st down. Inside handoff right off left tackle. And that's number for Elberta, that's number 25, Noah Garcia, sophomore, gets the carry. And he's in the backfield with Hunter. He'll line up to his right this time. 2 receivers out here in front of us, 1 to the left. Hunter's going to give it to Garcia again, and he gets stood up. He keeps pushing, but he gets stood up at the 45. And that'll bring up 3rd down.
Tim, I can't get over how big some of these freshmen are at UMS. That was number 49, Caplin Reed. And he came in like he was ready to play ball.
He brought the wood, didn't he? Here we go. 1 minute and 20 to go. 3rd down. We'll call it a long 2. Garcia is standing to Hunter's left. He's going to get it again. Nope, Hunter's going to keep it. Quarterback keeper. He's loose. 50, 45, 40. He's loose, guys. He's loose down that sideline. Can he outrun him? Touchdown, Hunter Powers. Quarterback keeper. He just faked the inside dive and went to the edge all the way down that sideline into the end zone, 55 yards. And we're in double digits. 34-12 is the score. And it looks like we're going to line up to kick the extra point.
If you're watching online, I do apologize. Hunter took off. I had to reach up and grab the camera, so you probably saw it. I hope you didn't get sick trying to watch that. But we got a touchdown.
Here we go. And we got an extra point, guys. The placement. The snap, the placement, the kick is up, and it's good. 34-13, 1 minute to go. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network. Hey everybody, just checking in today to see if you've had your Sip and Save from Circle K. $5.99 a month. Stop by there, sign up, 1 drink a day, and you'll be blessed for it. We're going to have another kickoff. We got the ball back and broke one on them. 55 yards. Hunter Powers into the end zone. So we're going to kick off with 1 minute to go in the ball game. We're trailing 34-13 to the number 1 ranked team in the state of Alabama in Class 5A, who is thinking nothing but state championship this year with this senior-laden team that they have. Fun team to watch. Certainly have to keep an eye on them as they finish out the season. Kind of a pooch kick. Fielded over here on the right side in front of us.
Jansen Graham, number 5, on the return for the Bulldogs.
He's a senior, getting the opportunity there on the short kick to return it out to the 42 with 51 seconds to go. I'm sure UMS is going to run a couple of dive plays, and they're going to head to the Port City 6-0. Coming up for them, their schedule over the next couple of weeks, they play BC Rain next week, and then at Centronel, and then they finish up the year against Faith Academy and Williamson. Those are all region games, so they have 3 road games in a row before finishing up at home with their last 2. Clock's ticking, 25 seconds. Just too much Cole Blaylock tonight. What a player he is. Played a great game. I don't know how many touchdowns he had. 3, I think 3 touchdowns. And UMS Wright is just an outstanding football team. Hats off to Coach John Curtis. Coach Curtis has been at UMS Wright, John, since 1999.
Coach Terry Curtis over there.
Did I say John?
you were talking to me.
Calling everybody by the wrong name tonight. Coach Terry Curtis has been at UMS Wright since 1999. He has about 265 wins, I believe, and about 54 losses. UMS Wright has 9 state championships.
And they're looking to make it number 10 this year.
Let's take a quick break, and we'll come back and wrap it up. Your final score from John T. Cobb Stadium, UMS Wright Bulldogs 34, the Alberta Warriors 13. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Tim, when I'm thinking about a good meal, I'm thinking about some good country cooking.
If you want that, John, then everybody knows there's one place to go for lunch, and that's the Roadkill Cafe. Every day at 10:30, fried chicken, vegetables, bread, drinks, desserts. It's the place to be for good Southern down-home cooking in Elberta, Alabama. Go and visit them on Highway 98, downtown Elberta, for some good Southern cooking.
We're back in the press box as the Alberta Warriors are gathered out about the 30-yard line to our left. UMS Wright running down to the end zone toward their band. John, I got to say, I saw a lot of improvement in our team tonight. I really did. I thought offensively we showed some sparks there where the kids did some good things. I thought our defense played relatively well. You're just playing a really good football team that's been playing together for a long time. They got great skill players. They've got a Division I running back, punt returner, all-purpose player, and it just showed tonight in the 34-13 victory for UMS Wright.
Absolutely. I think we definitely have seen some improvement in our offense. Coach Davis has got some new formations in. Our guys are communicating well. They're on the same page. I noticed less mental mistakes tonight that we've had in the past, and that's definitely a win when you're talking about a newer program like the Alberta Warriors, of course, contrasted against UMS, who has been playing in 5A ball for quite a long time. But great to see our guys always fighting to the end, never giving up, getting better every single week.
So a short week, Alberta will have to get back to work. Thursday night game next week on the road at Gulf Shores. Hope a lot of our Warrior fans will be able to make the trip down there. We will not be broadcasting that game, so if you want to see that game, you need to make the trip down to Gulf Shores. We'll be back with the next home game on October the 21st. Then we finish up with the 28th, another home game here in John T. Cobb Stadium. Great night. Thank you for joining us on the Warrior Sports Network. Everybody be safe out there. Be kind to somebody. Everybody's having a tough time. God bless you. Have a good night.